Hello. I'm gonna spend a minute to go over Cakewalk's features from the perspective of a bit of an amateur here. Rather appropriately, we're gonna start from the left and move to the right. First, we have these. I don't use these. I don't know what they do. So, we're gonna move down here. This sets the pan of any of your local channels here. The pan is where the audio comes in through headphones. You can see this looks practically identical, but you can see down here it says master, and this is just your gain and your pan of your global audio track. Like, I turn this up and it comes straight for the left ear, and that sounds very very strange. Moving a little more to the right here, this is the track adding button, and this is where the magic happens. Alright, this is where you access all of your plugins. You can insert audio tracks and stuff. This is how you would record vocals if you want to do that. I don't do that. And you see here, if I insert, say, my little drum synth, it'll pop up right here. It's real freaking small on default, but you can easily just, resize this guy. Come in here, this button is the duplicate track button. Say I want another one of these. Skadoosh, I got another one of these, and you can see here it even carries over the next topic of conversation here. Filters are very cool. They can just change how an audio sounds. I can make a little bit of a demo here. Oh, that is really gross. EQ, this stands for equalizer, and an equalizer, I'm not 100% sure what the sliders do. I just know if you turn one of them up, they get freaking louder. You can change filters live. This is another one of my filters I have. Freaking the bitrate, so you can get really crusty looking or sounding instruments like that. These are basically useless, I want to say, because this already can be achieved by just importing here, saving here, opening from here. So this is if your fingers are too stinky and fat to click the file button or all of these other ones, then you use these. What does this do? But this is already over here. I don't know what this information is for. I don't know who is helped by this. We got these buttons. I don't know what these do. I just kind of keep it on the smart thing. I know what snap does though. It snaps to whatever you set this to. If it's this, I could have swore you could change. What just happened? It deleted itself whenever I dragged it. That's cool. What? Oh, you have to. Oh my god, you have to right click it. Okay. My fault. I don't know what this is for. I don't know what this is for. Snap to triplet value? I don't know what that means. You can rewind, fast forward in your song. I don't know why this little line jumps around like that whenever you do it. Here, here's where even more magic happening. I can set this a billion. With a very different song incredibly quickly. This is where you can find all of your samples at. I have some pretty bizarre ones. It sounds great. It sounds great. Yeah. Frankly, I don't know what this is for. I don't know what the plugin is. Let's go over. You can see me right clicking and stuff to add these little drum thingies. This is a step sequencer, and it allows you to come in here. That one thing on the DS where you can make music and stuff by just putting the notes down. There's a more confusing version of this that I will open real quick just so you can see why I barely use it. This is better if you have some chords or something you want to do. Free-spirited kind of stuff. Less uniform, kind of changes on the fly. The length of these notes is way bigger than the step sequencer. So I can set it here, make it even longer. And this is good if you're like making chords or something, like doing a cool chord progression. I do that sometimes. You know, coming from somebody who basically has no idea what you're doing when they're making music. Simple music is fun and cool to make. I like it. I'm a big fan. I don't even want to touch this. I think that would break everything. Oh, here's the record button. I forgot to go over this when I was talking about the other. So I can come in here. Remember I was talking about the audio track earlier? Whoa, look at that. We have a freaking audio thing. And to record. So you aren't just recording over literally everything. You have to actually set it to record in here. And then turn off testing. I sound so stupid. Oh my god. And now, ooh, here's where fun happens. You can put filters on like any freaking audio track. It doesn't just have to be like the instruments and stuff. I can just come in here. Be like a robot. Be like a headache. Okay, anything else to note? Ooh! Another thing I forgot to cover. Your minds are gonna be blown when I do this. Whoa! These are tracks. Here, remember the BPM I was talking about earlier? You can use this to turn it up as a song goes. Which, isn't that freaking awesome? Like you can make just build-ups by turning up the BPM. And then like I can come in here, I could do this, make it like turn down. Okay, maybe not that awesome. Oh, and also now I'm not like a geek or anything. I'm not a member of the geek squad, if you will. But I know vaguely what this means. It's like the computer reads this big old file of all this information in it, and from that it tells it how to play the samples based on the if you look in the these are connected to samples that play whenever I do this. So basically, there's nothing special about a drum VST as compared to a normal synth. Wait, that's a terrible example. That's a horrible example. Wait, okay. There's nothing different about this and just like a normal sampler. It's just that this comes pre-packaged with cool drum sounds, right? That's cool. Serpo. This comes loaded with a bunch of sounds. Some of them suck. What is that? What's that? What is this supposed to be? Yeah, and it works just like the freaking drum machine. It reads these files differently. So like if I put like a big line of them here, that's one continuous thing. So like these samples are just long as heck. I think you know I've gone over pretty much everything. Oh, and if you don't feel like using this, you can come in here to your console. Whoa. Alright, that's everything. I think I've gone over everything.